Yes, champions are welcome with today's video. So today we're going to be looking at a new item. We're going to be looking at a U-shaped plan. This is our first time looking at it in this page. I hope you appreciate it. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop us a comment. And also, you can follow on us. Yes, getting to the item, we're going to be looking at a U-shaped ground floor plan, as you can see on in front of your screen. That's how a U-shaped plan looks like. Our U-shaped plan of today has got several rooms. We are going to be looking at each one of them. I'm going to mention to you guys. So we're going to start with the master bedroom. Then these are self-contained rooms. The master bedroom, if you have to get it, has the toilet. The toilet has its fittings on the inside. We have the water closets, the toilet, the bathtubs, the wardrobes. Yeah, that's the drawers. Yeah, that's a self-contained room. That's our master bedroom. Then you move in to the second bedroom, which is the B bedroom. These are just simple basic names. Yeah, you don't really need to mind much, but it's just a room, self-contained also. Yeah, that's how the rooms we have here. Then moving on, we have the living area or the living room. This is where you come have your good time, watch movies, and have some family time. Yeah. From the living room, we move on to the dining room. Dining, this is where you take your meals. You know, that's the purpose of a dining. We have our bedroom, the third one. These bedrooms that you see being labeled as bedroom 2, these are equally sized bedrooms, but in total we have 3 bedrooms. Yeah, all bedrooms are self-contained. So coming down, we have the kitchen area. This is where meals are prepared, and at the right corner we have the laundry area. This is where laundry takes place. That's where you wash the clothing and everything. And when you come to the front, we have our porch, commonly known as the shade. This is where you come outside to get some fresh air. That's how our porch looks like. So moving on from the ground floor plan, we're gonna move on and we're gonna look at the pictorial elevation diagram of this U-shaped residence. Yeah, so if you have to look at it, as you can see on your screen, this is how the pictorial of the U-shaped residence look like of the plan that I've just showed you earlier. So this is our pictorial. This one, the pictorial, we've drawn it, taking it from the right hand side, and we viewed it. So that's how a pictorial elevation diagram looks like. And the next thing we're going to look at is the front elevation of the U-shaped plan. As you can see, as I told you in one of the previous videos, what a front elevation is. A front elevation, this diagram taken while looking at the building at a perpendicular direction. Yeah, we're looking at the building directly, and the front elevation, the elevation is able to give us what we are able to see and put into drawing. This is what we are able to obtain out of the U-shaped plan that I just showed you earlier. Yes, that's how the front elevation of a U-shaped plan looks like for this plan in specific. Yes, so moving on to the next thing, we're gonna look at the cross sections. To remind you about a cross section, these are cuttings that exposes the internal features of the building. So we're gonna start with the horizontal cross section. This is the sectioning has been taken from A to A. Don't mind the vertical B to B, that's for the vertical cross section, but this one in particular is for the horizontal cross section, which is taken from point A to B. From A to A. If you go back to the plan, you'll see a sectioning line labeled A to A. That's how the horizontal cross sectioning line was taken to give us the internal features of the building. As you can see on your screen, the internal features of this building. Horizontally, we can see the master bedroom and the features inside. We're able to see the bed, we're able to see the toilet, the water closets, the drawers. Moving on, we have the living area. We're able to see the sofas, dining. We're seeing the dining tables. Bedroom 2, we're able to see internal features of the bedroom. Yeah, so that's how a horizontal cross section of this plan looks like. So coming on to the end of this video, this is the whole summary of everything we looked at in the video. Please, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop us a follow on this page. See you in the next video.